am seeing the Mumbai Indians champion for the WPL 2025.
Okay, so yes, Nats Brand has to play a pivotal role for the Mumbai Indians,
Has
especially.
that ability. So she has the player who can one-handedly change the course of the match at any time. So MI squad for the 2025 season is looking very strong right now.
How much do you want them to, as an all-rounder, to take responsibility and bowl more overs? Moving on to another team of the Women's Premier League, it's the inaugural champions, the heavyweights, the Mumbai Indians, who are always there at the top. And once again, they are taking center stage, led by Harmanpreet Kaur, the Indian captain. I have Parag with me. Parag, welcome to the show. We're discussing about the women's team of the Mumbai Indians. Overall, first of all, your thoughts on the squad they have for the upcoming season of the WPL.
Actually, if you look at their squad, they have really good buys like in the form of Nadine de Klerk and also the Chloe
Mhm.
Tryan and also the other Indian uh,
Correct.
players that they bought, some of the young Indian names. So already they had the very strong batting lineup, bowling lineup, and also some of the good all-rounders. But because of the inclusion of Nadine de Klerk and Chloe Tryan, it becomes more dangerous. So MI squad for the 2025 season is looking very strong right now.
Absolutely. They indeed are looking very strong. As you mentioned about a few inclusions in the side, let's take a little bit of in-depth look into side. They've added a wicket keeper in this side because they have left Priyanka Bala. So they've gone with Kamalini all the way from Tamil Nadu is an inclusion as a wicket keeper batter into the side. They've gone with Nadine D. Clark as well, as you rightly mentioned. Akshita Maheshwari is another inclusion into the side. They've also gone with Sanskriti Gupta. So these players are yet to feature in WPL. Understandable, all uncapped players. But we all know when it comes to scouting team of Mumbai Indians, how well do they do when it comes to scouting, isn't it?
Yeah, actually, if you look at in the men's side also, the scouting team for the Mumbai Indians is top notch, and also same in the women's format, women's cricket. Their scouts are very incredible. They found one or two players from the corner of the every state and every country, whom on they can rely on in their WPL season. So likewise, in this season also, they catch some of the young Indian names in the form of, as you just mentioned, they are young Indian talents. Nobody knows
Yep,
better than the Mumbai management also because
absolutely.
other teams didn't see that faces while playing, so didn't know it must be the interesting to see like how can they perform, and it will be a great platform for the names like
100%. When it comes to the names you have mentioned, it's going to be a fantastic platform, not only because they're playing at the WPL, but also because with whom they are playing and some of the legends in the management department, some of the greats in the team itself. And we'll come to in depth when we talk about that. But we always said that the two heavyweights, apart from Royal Challengers Bengaluru in the WPL, are the Mumbai Indians and the Delhi Capitals. And the Mumbai Indians kickstart the campaign with the Delhi Capitals in the second day of the WPL 2025 at Vadodara. Your thoughts on this one? The recap of the first season's final?
actually it will be gonna be an interesting match because DC we all know that they played two finals. Unfortunately, they unable to win
Yeah.
the tournament. Like they checked out in the last moment. But if you look at the Mumbai squad, they started their campaign with very great lineup because they had their batting lineup, bowling lineup, as I just mentioned, and also
Mhm.
they were the inaugural champions of the WPL.
Absolutely.
So it must be the battle of the heavyweights between these two teams, and it will be interesting to see how will they perform. But for obvious reasons, MI will have the upper hand in this match. I'm going with them.
100%. MI will surely have the upper hand in this match. But as you said, the heavyweights to heavyweights going head to head is the experience of Mumbai Indians. Will they come into the handy as well? Because if we talk about at the top of the order, it's Harmanpreet Kaur. And when we talk about her runs in the WPL last season, 268 runs with an average of 53 and a strike rate at the top notch of 141. That's impressive signs if you are Harmanpreet Kaur or a fan of Mumbai Indians. Then you come a little bit down to Yashtika Bhatia. She's an player but has been out of cricket because of injury, but she had good contributions. Then you have Nat Brand. Talk us through these three names, especially Nat Brand. 2,766 T20 runs in career with an average of 28, but strike rate is always around that 115 to 118. Out here is 118.3. Your thoughts on these three players, starting with Harmanpreet Kaur?
So yeah, we all know that how much potential the Harmanpreet Kaur has because she is the player who has the ability to accelerate at any time. Like if she got some balls to play, and after the 10 or 15 balls, she has the ability to run down the game and score some boundaries, brilliant sixes also. So she has that ability. So she has the player who can one-handedly change the course of the match at any time. So and also if we look at the another player like Yatsika Bhatia, she has performing consistently, brilliantly, but just because of some injury issues she unable to get some match time. but she has the player who has some young blood running in a body, and also she is the left-handed brilliant wicket keeper. Also come up with the batting options who in the top order. So it must be the very great opportunity for her to prove herself in this tournament, because she is coming from the long break. And also, if we look at the last name that you just took, Nat Brand, absolutely brilliant batter, brilliant bowler, number one top all rounder in, like one of the best all rounder in this WPL. So I think that. Like you just mentioned, she scored over 2,000 runs with the strike rate of 150 to 180. So it's not an easy job in WPL to score these runs with this strike rate. So absolutely brilliant batters, absolutely brilliant top order. Like I just mentioned earlier, also in the earlier videos, that some of the teams have got the dream pairing, dream batting lineup.
Without a doubt, as you rightly said about these players, and 100% agreed with what you said, Parag. But you said about the RCB's Smriti Mandana, you said about the other teams as well in the WPL this season, about the dream pairing. But when we talk about, you said Nat Brandt is one of the best all rounders in the world. What are you going to say about these two players also in the side of Mumbai Indians? Emilia Kerr, 1,296 runs with an average of 25. Haley Matthews, the West Indian captain, 2,564 runs with a strike rate of 113. These two players, please, match winner on the given day.
Exactly, you just dreaming of, like it's like dream million dream million team of Mumbai. Let's say that, like you have players like Nat Brunt, as we already talked, Amelia Kerr, and also Haley Matthews. What you just need, like they can give you 12 overs. Absolutely, they can bat anytime, anywhere, in the any situation. Who has played some fearless cricket earlier also, and whom on you can rely on 100% if we need, if the team needs in the bowling, in the batting. So you can just relentlessly rely on these players. Like I do think that they have the ability to soak up the pressure, who can perform under the pressure, and these are just like dream dream come true for the Mumbai Indians who has
Absolutely.
played with them same team. And
Absolutely.
also
Dream come true for. Yep.
yeah, also the you have the backup option like Nadine Declerc, who is also one of
Yep.
the top notch all rounders. So yeah, it's just very strong looking lineup for the
100%.
Mumbai
You said
Indians.
Nadine D. Clark. I also come in to say Cole Tryon as well. She had a wonderful 100 for the women's as well. Cole Tryon is there. If you go a little bit of Indian flair, you have Sajiva Sajana as well. You have Pooja Vastrakar. What else do you need in this side? It's just the trophy. The second WPL title is what the Mumbai Indians need. But there comes always, when you have a strength, you always have a weakness. And when it comes to the weakness of the Mumbai Indians, I see a little bit in the bowling department. They have the experience of Shabnam Ismail, 123 T20 wickets with an economy of 5.77. They have Saika Ishak, who left Bengal as well in the recently final where they lost against Mumbai. But when it comes to the others, you have Amandeep, you have Jantimini Kalita. I think the only weakness in this Mumbai Indians side is the bowling department, Parag.
Yeah, if you look at the bowling squad, they have only two reliable names, like in the form of Saika Ishak and Shabnim
Correct.
Ismail. So Mumbai might face the problems or difficulties in the death overs, while there are some close matches will whenever they happen. So it might
So
be the
how
issue
much
for
do,
the.
as you said, they will face a lot of problems, especially in death overs. How much do you want players like Haley Matthews, Emilia Kerr, Nat Brandt, then you have Nedan D. Clarks? How much do you want them to, as an all-rounder, take responsibility and bowl more overs?
Yeah, so players like this have the reliability, as I just mentioned. They can play under the pressure. So in these situations, the player like Nat Brunt have become more important, because she has the ability to bowl right arm pacer. She has the experience to bowl the in death overs also. So I do think
Yeah.
that Nat Brent is become one of the important factor while it comes to the death over weakness
Okay,
for
so
the
you're
Mumbai Indians.
expecting, so you're saying that Natskiva Brandt has to play a pivotal role for the Mumbai Indians, especially in the death overs. Alongside you have Shabnam Ismail. Maybe if they go for Naden D. Clark as well, she might be a very important player. But this is what has been the overall thought process for the Mumbai Indians. As we said, without a doubt, they are one of the best all-rounders in the team, but also the seamers can be a weakness into the side. Because if you talk about the spinners, they have Haley Matthews, Emilia Kerr, Saika Wimbley, the left-arm orthodox. That is the basis covered. Is the seamers where they need to look into in depth, to be honest. But moving on to the five players to watch out for, according to me, I've gone with Haley Matthews, Nat Brandt, Harmanpreet Kaur, Amelia Kerr, and Sajivan Sanjana are my five players to watch out for. Your thoughts? Any changes, please?
No, I will go with the same, like other four players that you just mentioned, three all rounders, Harmanpreet Kaur and Sajivan Sanjana. I will go with the same team. I will go with this same five players because we all know that Sajan Sanjana, who changed the course of the match in the last ball,
100%. 100%.
so yeah, she has the ability to change the course of the match at any time. She has the power. So I'm going with the same five.
You're going with the same five players I have picked. I was very surprised that you have not gone with Shabnam Ismail because when I was picking, I was making a choice between Shabnam Ismail or Sajiv Sanjana. So you're sticking with me, which is a very good sign that I've made the right choices, to be honest. Moving on to the predicted playing 11 for the Mumbai Indians. And here is my predicted playing 11. Yastika Bhatia is a wicketkeeper batter and the opener alongside Haley Matthews. Nats Kiva Brunt at number 3. Harmanpreet Kaur at 4. Amelia Kerr at 5. Sajiva Sanjana at 6. Pooja Vastrakar at number 7. The two cores, Amanjot Kaur and Amandeep Kaur, alongside Shabnam Ismail and Saika Ishak, are the four bowlers. Your thought, please.
I will go with the same, but if I have to make a change, then I will go with the Nadine Declerc instead of Shabnim Ismail because I
Okay.
do think that the Nadine Declerc will provide some batting option also in the death
But don't
overs.
you think that if you remove somebody like a Shabnam Ismail, your bowling department becomes weak?
Yeah, but we have Mumbai has the option like Pooja Vastrakar, and also if they keep some overs of Nats run for the death over, so it might work for them in the WPL season. So I will go with the same. If I have to make change, it's not important like they have to
Okay.
go. Yeah, if the
Okay, so
management
if
wants
it's not important
to.
for you to make changes, but if you have to make a change, then you're saying that you'll go with Shabnam Ismail instead of you'll go for 19 declare instead of Shabnam Ismail. Fair enough. You've gone with the thought process. New season, the inaugural champions are back again. Where do you see this team finishing at the end of the season?
So I'm the big hardcore Mumbai Indians fan. So I must say that
Oh, there you go.
yeah. So I must say that now, not hardly, but also if we look at the squad of the Mumbai Indians, they are looking very strong right now. We have just discussed the squad. So they have all the markers ticked, like in the batting, bowling, all rounder. Yeah, they have some weaknesses, but not that big problems they will face in the WPL season. So I'm seeing the Mumbai Indians champion for the WPL 2025.
Okay, so you're saying two, the second time the Mumbai Indians are going to lift the trophy. Being an hardcore Mumbai fan, he says, I'm seeing the Mumbai Indians, Harmanpreet Kaur led side, lifting the trophy yet again in season number 3 of the WPL. Thank you so much, Parag. Thank you to all the viewers for watching this video. He said Mumbai Indians are going to winning it. How much do you agree with him? Or do you think any other team will win it? Do let us know in the comment section as well. And don't forget to subscribe to Fifth Umpire, press the bell icon as well. Thank you so much, and bye-bye.